Alright, yeah, nice. Okay. So, I'm making this video because I'm really bored and I think this might at least help one person out there that's trying to list grind, maybe. So, yeah, this is unscripted, by the way, so, like, I might say the same point maybe twice or something, I don't know. But, yeah, so I'm basically just gonna give a rundown on when I used to grind the game a lot, when I was beating the main list, what things I did, and stuff I noticed that helped me a lot. So, yeah, so this video is probably recommended for players that are already pretty decent at the game, probably like a couple of main lists down, maybe top 400, but can be applicable to any skill range, I think. It's most useful for what I just said though, but yeah, so first I'll talk about learning levels. So learning levels fast pretty much just depends on when you do it, like when in the day you do it. So you can probably, well, like, so when I was doing it, I learned levels like a fresh main list or something. I used to do them like in the evening, maybe like an hour before I slept or something, because when you sleep you get really fucking good. You get really good the next day after you learn something. So wait, let me just get this fucking, there we go. Yeah, you get really good at that the next morning or next day whenever you play it. That's just how it is, I think, for most people at least. So you want to learn a level kind of before you sleep-ish, and then the next day you'll be really good at it. Your muscle memory just like works like that. It's really weird, I don't know. It's not even just for GD, it's kind of for like a lot of things. But yeah, that's when you want to learn it. How you learn it, you want to like, so here's a misconception. A lot of people love doing runs to 100, and I can see why, because it grinds consistency and you're less likely to die to the end a lot, maybe, if you go from 0 and stuff. But I found that if you want to beat things fast, it's kind of useless to do runs to 100, especially on like the mid main lists and stuff like that. It just felt like a waste of time and attempts, because sometimes you can grind out runs like that and you'll still die to the end no matter what. So you don't have to do runs to 100, like, you just don't, if you want to do things fast. I mean, you'll die to the end sometimes, but I mean, you'll still beat fast. Also, you want to, what else? Oh yeah, so when you're actually learning levels, you want to do like micro runs. Just micro runs are like, maybe, I don't know, fucking 15% of the level or something, maybe even less, just to know how the level works. Pretty much, you just want to know how it plays. You don't need to grind consistency on the first day, because the next time you play it after you sleep, you'll probably be pretty consistent out already. You don't need to grind runs to 100, just do micro runs, and what that will do is it saves way more time. It's so efficient, and you're also spending less attempts, so your average attempt is worth more, if that makes sense. Like, you're getting more out of it. Yeah, so what else? So that's the learning process. I mean, when I was doing it, I did like a really weird learning thing, especially for like muscle memory levels, where I can just listen to a click pattern and I can get the part down pretty quickly, and then combine it with like the other stuff I just said. It's pretty good, but not a lot of people can do that, so I don't know how well that'll work. What else? So that's the learning stuff. And then so the next day, whatever you want to play it next, and you want to go from 0, I recommend timing the session, like whenever you start, and seeing how long it takes for you to start getting mind blocked. So getting mind blocked is basically like you start dying to a specific part that you know you can do in start position, you've practiced already enough, you don't die to it in runs or whatever, but you just start dying to it. So you need to time whenever you get to that, and that's when you start playing. it's pretty good for your mentality as well. Like, you don't get pissed either. You'll just stop playing, and then you wanna, yeah. So you wanna know when that starts, and that will be your session time for however long you play. Pretty much, I found mine when I was doing it to be around like an hour, yeah, about an hour. So once you do that, when you do that consistently, you'll start understanding like when you'll get mind blocks. You'll know when to just stop, pretty much. Like, even if you're doing well and you're getting towards that time when you're gonna start getting mind blocks, you'll stop, and then it just helps your mentality, and you end up spending less time in attempts and stuff. And again, it's just more efficient, in my opinion. So that's the mind block stuff. So yeah, basically this it's not really a method, it's kind of simple, but I just don't see many people doing it for some reason. Some people do it like subconsciously, or don't really realize it, but yeah. So you can get really good at this level. Let's see if this guy wants to be my friend. Come on. Okay, yeah, you can get like pretty good at this way of like learning levels and stuff. So when I was doing it, I did it for about 2 years, and it was pretty successful for me. Wait, is this guy gonna do it? Is this guy gonna do it? Do it, do it, do it, do it. No, fuck this guy, bro. Leave him. What was I saying? Yeah, I got pretty good at this, like, way of basically just playing the game. I did it for about 2 years, and I ended up holding the #1 spot on Point to Create for about 430 days. Yeah, 430 days, which is quite a long time. So it works. I know the #1 ranked player right now, Zoink, is doing it. I told him about it like a bit ago, and he started doing it, and right now he's smashing it, and he's about to beat the main list, so it works. I don't know if it works for everyone, but I mean, you might as well try it, doesn't hurt to. Yeah, but yeah, I got pretty good at this. What you can do when you get really good at it is, you can, so say you're gonna learn a main list like in the evening, so you get muscle memory for the next day. So when you do that and you're good to go for tomorrow, and you can just beat it tomorrow, you can kind of just learn another level on top of that. So you end up starting to play like 2 levels, where one you're just learning how the parts work, and then the next one you'll be consistent, but you're also beating a level on top of that. So you end up pretty much just beating a level every day. Main list specifically I'm talking about, but you can do with kind of anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I did that for a while, and it worked. Am I missing anything? I'm trying to think. I think that's it. Yeah, so basically main points are just play levels like before you go to bed. I mean, not right before, but like around that time. So then in the morning you'll know how the parts work, and you're already consistent at them, so you pretty much will be at the next day. And then when you get good enough, you can add another level on top, and you can kind of like multitask, and then you pump out main list pretty much. And yeah, the mind block thing where you just you do the timing your session thing to see when you have to stop playing, and then don't force runs to 100, because it's kind of a waste of time. And yeah, I think the micro runs as well. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, but for some reason just people don't do it, and it works so well, because you get better at it the more you do it. Like when I first started, I wasn't that good at it. It just kind of felt like pretty average, and then I got really good at it, and yeah, I just started pumping maintenance up. But yeah, there you go. It works.